Good morning, everyone, and praise the Lord. I wanted to share with you the awesome time that we had at New Zion Bible Way Church in the second night of our revival. The Lord sent a word that said, I can't show you who I am until you kill the spirit of King Uzziah in your life. I want to share with you that King Uzziah was a great king. He was a very innovative man who could build weaponries, things that Israel and Judah never had, and cause them to prosper. He did great things, and he was known abroad for his great ability to do so many things. Oh, he was a great king. But because of his greatness in him, it caused him to be lifted up in pride. And what a dangerous spirit. He goes into the temple to light incense that only the priest could do. And there were about 80 priests that were in there to warn him, don't do this, you're unfit. But because he had achieved so many great things and done so many wonderful things, he had gotten to the point, I can do whatever I wanted to do. And while he was carrying on and doing the things in the temple, the Lord allowed leprosy to hit his life. Listen, he ran out of the temple in fear, but he came in pride. Don't tell me God can't change the situation. And it's so important. This lesson has so many important factors in it. I don't care how great you feel like you are. There's only one King of Kings. King Uzziah was a king, but he wasn't a king of kings. In Isaiah, the 6th chapter, the Lord wanted to use Isaiah in an awesome way. And Isaiah the prophet, had already done a lot of great things. But I consider this particular chapter him being consecrated by God for an extraordinary work. Listen to what this chapter says. The 6th chapter of Isaiah starts in verse 1. He says, in the year that King Uzziah died, I saw also the Lord sitting up on a throne, high and lifted up, and his train filled the temple. What was so amazing about this particular verse is that in the year that King Uzziah died, God said, I can't do anything and show my power until King Uzziah is in the grave. Lord, help me. Until he's in the grave. He's already stricken with leprosy. And it was like God said, no, that's not enough. I need to have him buried before I can show you the awesomeness of who I am. So the thing about this, because Isaiah was a man not only to follow leadership, but he also was a person who really didn't know who deserved the glory. Should King Uzziah get part of the glory and I give the other part to God? But if you're going to be a true leader, all the glory belongs to God. So God said, when King Uzziah go down, I'll bring you up to the high place. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw also the Lord, which means he would never have saw God the way he was if King Uzziah was still on the earth. It doesn't mean that because he was stricken with leprosy. God said he's got to die he must die. And in the process of this, Isaiah could go back into the land and proclaim what God has spoken unto him. Oh, what a awesome word. Because if King Uzziah had have been living, he would have tried to honor him in his sickness. And God said, no, he's dead. And it brought him to the place, he says, in the year that King Uzziah died, I saw also the Lord sitting up on the throne. That means it wasn't but one on the throne, and that was God. High and lifted up, and his train filled the temple. Oh, what an amazing word. And what God is saying in this hour, I can't show you who I am until you kill the spirit of King Uzziah in your life. In this hour is not necessarily a person, and it could be a person, but it's a spirit. And as I was praying for individuals last night, God said it's the spirit that people think they made themselves. It's the spirit of pride. And he said, until that spirit is dead, I can't show you who you really are. I want you to be encouraged today. This last day of December, God said before you go into the new year, the spirit of King Uzziah must die, because that's the only way I can show you who I am in this fullness. God bless you. See you tonight at 10 o'clock p.m. as we finish this consecration into the new year. Happy New Year, and God bless you.